Hello everybody and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for March 28th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I'll go ahead and shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a cow. And a cow represents fertility, abundance, and generosity. But for some reason, I was drawn to the splotches of the cow. And of course, not all cows are, have splotches. Some are brown, they have different colors. But for some reason, I was getting bold and shy. In combination, like simultaneously, bold and shy. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Okay. For instance, maybe you are typically bold in one part of your life, or in certain scenarios, but in shy in others. So maybe you're bold in your business life, like in work life, like you know what you want, you do it. But then when it comes to personal life, maybe you're a little bit shy, right? Maybe you're bold with friends, but when it comes to somebody you're attracted to, maybe you're shy. Something to that extent. Like it's like this duality. I don't feel like it's a bad duality. I don't think it's that. I think it's actually quite precious. This is what I'm seeing here. It's precious. That's the word that popped into my mind. Precious. My precious. All right, what do we have here? Beauty. May you perceive nature's artistry afresh. What I'm getting here, you remember I said I was drawn to the splotches of a cow, even though not all cows have, the black and white splotches. I'm seeing in this card, in the sky, there's clouds and, it's clear and then it's cloudy, and that's what I'm seeing, the splotches of the cow. That's funny. And I feel like that just represents your duality, how you can be a little bit of both, sometimes simultaneously. That's what I was getting, right? Like it was a simultaneous energy. And I feel like if you really pay attention to it, instead of seeing it as a hindrance, see it as a positive. See it how it could benefit you in some sort of way, shape, or form, right? I don't have a good example as to how. Maybe Spirit will give me an example, because sometimes when I lack it, they give it to me. But for right now, they're not giving anything to me. But take it how it resonates. Okay. I lied. They gave me an example. So they're saying reflect. If you reflect on the times that you are shy, they're saying to, if you're having a moment of shyness, they're saying reflect on the times that you're bold and tap into that energy at that time. They're saying practice that so that you're able to bring that out. And if you are being overly bold or overly direct, they're saying tap into the shy energy so that you are able to use that into your life. Reflect on moments that you're shy and then use that energy. And I can hear you guys, okay, great. Well, how do I do that? And Spirit has an answer. I don't, because I have no idea. The Spirit is saying that, for instance, let's say you are talking with, somebody approaches you and you're like, a little shy. They're saying tap into the times where you are bold at work. And, there goes the third card. they're saying tap into the times that you're bold and at work, and pretend that that individual is a project, not necessarily a person, so that you can sidestep that shy energy and you can go into your boldness. Not to say that you should be completely bold, but to balance out the shyness, right? So you're not overly shy or overly bold. And for the work scenario where you're overly bold, they're saying, if you are somebody that's really, in command at work, but you need to approach something that's a little bit more gentle, they're saying approach that situation as if, it was something, for instance, this, a person approaching you that makes you shy. Approach that situation as if they were a person that you need to handle a little bit more softer. Those are the scenarios and the examples and the advice they are giving. Take it how it resonates. Remember, this is a general reading, so I am tapping into the energy that is coming through. If this does not resonate, then obviously this reading isn't for you. I would recommend you checking out your sun, moon, and rising signs for the weekly and monthly, and also the first and half months if you choose to. All right, your cards. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. And a clarifier. One second. A clarifier already came out. And I'll go ahead and take a look at that here in a moment. So with the Ace of Wands, what I'm seeing is hesitation. And I feel like this is your shyness. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like your shyness is more predominant right now for whatever reason. And this is going to be an absolute side message, and this is going to be for somebody incredibly, like very, very, very specific, okay? So for the one person that is out there that is listening, if you are, or you may think that you are infertile, or if you feel as if you are not able to get pregnant and you've had miscarriages and there is heartache in your past, don't lie to yourself here, because the cow came up and the very first word I said for cow was fertility. Okay, and then remember I said about the splotches and the duality. Stay bold in your energy. I feel like there is a potential for you to absolutely get pregnant and have that come to fruition. But again, that's very, very, very specific. All right, so now on to everybody else. I just had to deliver that super quick. And the reason, by the way, why I say I feel like it's going to come to fruition, I just turned over the one clarifier. I haven't done any of the other, I didn't do the other clarifier. A Knight of Cups came in, and it says new love. So, my darlings, if you feel that as if you can't, you need to get into the energy that you can, because it looks like it is definitely possible. All right. Now remember, tarot is not a definite. This isn't black and white. There's a lot of gray area because, everything ebbs and flows and things shift consistently. We're all energy. So, like attracts like. So if you're in the lack mindset, then lack is going to come. So yes, you have heartache, but focus on what you're still capable of. All right. Believe that it's possible. All right. Enough of that. I'm going to move on to everybody else, the situation. If you have been broken hearted in the past, with this Three of Swords energy, you might be, hesitant and shy in situations, because you were maybe before you were bold, right? Because the wand is bold, right? And we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And I honestly, genuinely believe that you are bold. But there are moments where you're shy. And I feel like that has always been within you. But what I'm seeing is that it's probably grown a little bit more due to either heartbreak or, maybe you haven't been in the singles game for a while. Like, you haven't been out mingling and in the dating scene for a while. So maybe, that's part of the shyness that's coming back out. That's probably a little bit, coming to the top, bubbling to the top right now. But with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, I see that you're incredibly bold. Again, they're in reverse, which tells me that your boldness is a little bit on the subdued side. But I'll be honest with you, I feel like somebody new is coming in because, as I mentioned, the Knight of Cups has come out. And the Knight of Cups is definitely new love. And this could be new love for yourself. And appreciate your own beauty because the beauty card did come out. But I do feel like somebody new is coming. And as soon as the second, the second clarifier comes out, then we are good to go. Well, look at there. We have the 10 of Swords, but it in reverse. And to me, that this is saying, again, new beginning. So the 10 of Swords is typically like endings and change, like a new beginning. Something needs to end in order for something to begin. And what I'm seeing here and what I'm getting is that new beginnings are happening. A new love, new beginning. New love, new beginning. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like this individual likes your duality. They like that you can be bold when it's necessary, and they also like this scattered shyness that they see, like, because you give hints of shyness, but you're bold in certain areas. I feel like you're bold in your intellect, and it's more shy in your emotional factors is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like it's scattered. Like it shows up in like the most inopportune times is what I'm seeing, but they find this adorable. I was not expecting a love reading, but that's what is actually coming up, specifically seeing a cow. But hey, that's where it took me. So there you go. I hope that you do find the beauty within yourself. And for those who are not interested in love, and this is more about balancing out the boldness and the shyness, you know what to do moving forward. Try to balance those out. And, the Spirit gave you those examples and the advice on how to do that. So I feel like overall this is actually very, very good. And I feel for those who are not in the love situation, but more in their business situation, I feel like once you get that balanced out and people see your softness, stay in the bold, right? So let's pretend, let's say you are a supervisor. Your boldness is what people appreciate, right? Like you can get crap done, but your softness is an additional layer that brings depth to you, that they appreciate you that much more, right? It doesn't hinder you. It's something that actually is a good thing. It's not, that's what I'm seeing here. And I love this for you guys. So congratulations. Until we meet again. Bye.